Up next, Sin Censura, the Three Guys Rant.
Come one, come all to the greatest show on earth with three of the world wonders. The Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
News, politics, escándalo, sports, current events, all things worth ranting about, and much more. These tres gorditos will blow your mind. All right, welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the Church of Rantology.
Why are you yelling?
I know. What the hell's wrong with you?
Son of a... We're all in the same
church
room, man.
is in session.
Damn it.
So make sure to follow us each and every week at the3guysrant.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at the 3 Guys Rant. Call us at 855-69 3 Guys, again 855-69 3 Guys. And anybody calls in, we're going to pull something out of the goodie bag. You're not going to know what it is. You're not going to know if it's crap or if it's good, but your name's written all over it. Gentlemen, I want to start off with my rant of the day. What the hell is going on in our country as a society as a whole?
You understand that can go... There's 332 million people in America, so that can go 333 million different ways. You want to be more specific?
I went to lunch today, and
Judging from your gut hanging over the table, you've gone to a lot of lunches.
I've gone to a lot of lunches today alone. But have we turned into such a society that we're just that lazy and stupid and hipstery?
Yes.
And I walked into this place.
Yes.
We already answered the question.
Okay, next.
I ordered a sandwich. $33 later, I'm getting my own utensils, getting my own cup of water to drink.
So it's not society. You're
It's
the
you.
idiot.
Why am I an idiot? Because it's not the first time it's happened.
Why does society have to do with
A $33 sandwich.
Right.
No. Well, I had lunch with somebody else, so let's split it $15 a person per
so
sandwich.
see-
But that's not my complaint.
No, but okay, wait.
I have no problem paying $15 for a sandwich. There's maybe 75 cents worth of food, including the bun that's in it. My problem was with the service. If you're going to pay a premium for something, why the hell do I have to get up and pick up my own utensils?
How's it a premium?
Where else? Arby's doesn't do a $15 sandwich, and they do brisket and bacon in a sandwich.
Okay, all I'm saying is, see, this is your problem. You're a spoiled
This is gonna be
little Richard. And you have a little Richard too. And
I was going to say, you calling me Little Richard?
that's right, baby.
Because I understand that.
Because you got a little Richard. And the problem you have is you think everyone, including when I've been with you to the drive-thru at Burger King to get an Oreo shake, you want everyone to climb through the window and service you on their knees. So
That's the upper echelons of life.
What's funny
Absolutely.
is $30 for two people
Right.
at a basic sit down
Right.
doesn't seem that outrageous knowing you because you
Right.
can't have a
I don't
regular
have an
sandwich.
issue with that.
Okay, but hold on.
If you're going to pay me a premium,
So then
treat me
why
like
did you
the premium.
go there?
It was the first time. They wanted to meet the ranter. So he said, come on by. I just assumed that was a free lunch, but it wasn't the case.
So what is your question? I'm sorry, I
So
shouldn't have cut
they
you off.
asked
so
you to
we could
come
end
by,
this.
but they didn't even treat you to lunch?
That's right.
Wow.
That's smart marketing.
You've been there.
No. My issue is, if you're going to pay that kind of money, and if you have two people behind the counter, you have two other people walking the room asking if you like anything, and then you say, yes, can I have a fork and a knife? Oh, yes, it's over there on that side of the room. Feel free to grab it yourself. What the hell am I paying a premium for? That's my problem. Can you tell me that?
But
Because the people that worked there didn't even look like they wanted to be there. It seemed like you were bothering them by even asking
You
for
see,
something.
again, though, I don't...
what the hell? Where did you go?
I went to Uptown.
Okay, that's mistake number one.
So I won't put the business out there because they're actually coming into the studio, and they're gonna feed us at that point. So I won't say specifically where, but yeah, I don't look forward to hanging out in Uptown. I won't say I avoided like the plague, but today was a reminder why I don't go to Uptown. And there's some nice places.
Maybe
There's a lot of nice
maybe it's
places.
because you're brown. Maybe you offend.
No, because the owner of this business, I actually sat down and talked to her for a bit. She was brown and tattooed, so she was a little more brown than I was.
Did you ask her what the deal was?
No, because I don't want to come off rude.
Okay, but isn't it... But you already said it's one of those hipster places. It's the new trend. It's what people do.
So it's normal for people to seem lethargic, like they just woke up and don't have the energy to walk
Yes.
5 feet.
Yes.
And they
You
just
look like
kinda-
that all the time. So,
Yes, but I'm still a functioning dyslexic. So that's besides the point. So I just if that's I don't know, man. It's disappointing to say the least. If that's where we're going to,
It's your generation.
Oh, no, it's not.
Mike and I have been saying
What?
it for years
These
on the
people-
air that it's your
there
generation.
were so many people in this place, and to me, I swear they looked like they were ditching either high school or junior high. I could have sworn everybody who was in there looked like they were 15. Granted, they were probably 20 and 21 and 22. But I'm like, man, I wonder if all these people are ditching or if there was just no school. So it's not my generation. The generation after me, maybe 2 generations after me. But it's pathetic. For
I'm
that,
surprised that you let it bother you so much. It's a big deal.
That's what I'm wondering too.
because I could have the same quality of food over at McDonald's for a hell of a lot less.
Okay, so next time go to McDonald's.
That's all I'm saying. I'm going to McDonald's.
Really? You occupied 12 minutes of the show, bored the listeners. We probably lost 6 of the 12 listeners we have with your stupid story. You made no sense, and all you did was gripe. It's not even a rant.
We're up to 12.
We were double digits, yes.
That's pretty good.
Now we've lost
I've done
half
my
of
job.
them. You've alienated half of them because they think you're a moron.
That's besides
well,
the point.
they think that regardless.
Oh, this is true. I mean,
So is that the segue?
segue to what? Segue to what?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. What about Donald Trump?
I got Donald Trump.
I was going to say this should be good. What do you got?
On Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Nothing. Donald Trump 2016.
Why do we let him back in the studio week after week?
I
So,
don't know, man.
for those of you that hope you had a nice weekend, and we're not supposed to talk about dates, but this past weekend, the movies, box office receipts were some of the most disappointing in recent memory.
But you're talking about specific movies or
Yeah, well,
in
so-
general?
No, well, I mean,
There
in,
was-
in general as a whole.
There was a movie specifically.
Here we
It was
go. Here we
a
go.
big
This-
buster
this
movie
should
that
be
made
good.
like 1.6 million. I have no idea what the name of that movie was.
You see,
It made 1.6 million.
Wasn't that the case? Or am I completely off?
you're off.
I heard the headline. You see, I'm getting better. Now I'm hearing
All
headlines.
it is confirming you're an idiot. But since you wanted to jump in on the segment, yes, it was 1.9 million on 2,000 screens.
What movie was that?
2,200. 2,200 screens.
Gem and the Holograms.
Never even heard of it.
It was a remake of the 80s cartoon, so it was a live action of the 80s or early 90s cartoon,
Okay.
where Gem and her sisters, they live in an orphanage and they become a singer. I mean, I saw the previews multiple times during the summer with the kids when we'd go see kids movies.
Right.
So it looked like it would be a kid movie.
What's the name of the movie?
Gem and the Holograms.
Never heard of it.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
They
me
market this movie?
yeah, heavily. Rock the Casbah with Bill Murray.
Oh, I want to see that.
Apparently, you don't want to see it that bad because that only did like 1.7 million over the weekend.
Damn. What's going on this weekend?
Yeah, that was the funny thing. Hotel Transylvania did, I think, like 4 million. So the numbers were very, very small. The Martian came back to number 1 with 15 million.
Was it number 1 the week before?
No, it was down to number 4 the week before.
Right.
It came back to number 1.
There's also a Steve Jobs movie, no?
It only did 7.3 million. And that's an Aaron Sorkin film.
Right.
So I would have thought, I was at a funeral, literally, or I would have attended. I wanted to go see the
Could it be?
the Jobs.
Could it be? Because over the weekend, somebody told me they wanted to see the Steve Job movie. I'm like, is there a Bible movie going on that I don't know about?
Alan, why is his mic still on? Alan,
Oh.
did Alan leave the room? Damn it, he left his booth. Why do you leave? Why? Is it off? You turn it off. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm surprised that movie didn't do better. Especially with all the Apple lemmings,
Well, no, but the Apple Lemmings and Zealots, they don't want to go see this
Really?
because it shows him in a bad light. There was the documentary that was on CNN recently, The Man in the Machine, and we'll pick up after the break when we come back, and hopefully Arvin won't be here.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, two things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number one Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior Tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home, at AGR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AGR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.agrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
This is Becca Bateau. When I'm not reading 50 Shades of Grey and driving men crazy, I spend my time dreaming about the three guys rant: Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Yeah, right.
All right, welcome back. Into the Three Guys Rant here inside the Rant Radio Network studios. Make sure to check us out each and every week at the3guysrant.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Three Guys Rant. Call us at 855-69-3-Guys. Again, 855-69-3-Guys. And talking about, well, did you have something? I was going to talk about football.
Finish. No,
go ahead, finish.
Yeah, so anyway, a lot of the Apple zealots don't want to watch the movie because it puts Steve Jobs in a bad light. It talks, in the beginning how he abandoned his daughter, wouldn't acknowledge that it was her, that she was his tyrannical way of running things. The fact that he just there was a lot of negatives about the guy that most Appleites don't want to hear. They don't want to,
But wasn't the old, not the old, but the one that what's the guy's name from 2.5 Men?
Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah, the Ashton Kutcher version that came out, 18 months ago or however long it was?
Okay.
There was a lot of that in the movie. His craziness, his insanity, his flying off the rails. Now, they didn't talk about, they didn't really get into the wife and specifically about the kids. I didn't know he abandoned his daughter, but almost everything else that you mentioned was in the other movie. Yeah. Didn't that movie do recently well?
No, it did bad too, but that was because Kutcher was a horrible Jobs.
Who's this new guy that plays him? I mean,
this is Xavier. I'm sorry. No. What's his name? The guy from the X-Men. Magneto. This is Magneto.
Young Magneto.
Yeah, young Magneto.
Haven't seen the X-Men, so.
Yeah, I don't know. What's his name, Phil?
You screwed me all up with the... Anyway, so that's why most people, probably didn't go see it. It'll be interesting to see if it plays out at all.
I'd be interested in seeing it. I don't know if I would go to the theater to watch it, but on Netflix, I would watch it.
This weekend, I think Bridge of Spies comes out. I'd like to see that one with Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that one looks interesting.
They've been playing a lot of Tom Hanks movies on cable recently.
Because most of them are pretty good. So
yeah, so I've seen Captain.
All right,
Phillips
let's get into
like 3 times
football because nobody cares what Arvin saw. Because he's just if we let him rant, then he goes on tangent. So.
I'm disappointed. I've given up on football altogether this year.
Because your Chargers suck and lost.
They're on a streak, but it's going in the wrong direction.
Your Chargers were down by 30 at one point against the Raiders?
Something like that.
30.
I ended up throwing.
I know my Cowboys lost. Okay, I understand that, but your team was down by 30 to the Raiders.
I think this is the first time in 3 years that the Raiders have won on the road.
Is that what it is?
Yes. And it hurts me so bad to say that it was against the Chargers.
My Packers had an Arvin week, so I didn't have to.
I don't think he knows what an Arvin week is.
Yeah.
It means it was awesome?
No,
They won?
They were by.
It was a bye. So they didn't play.
It took him a second.
This Sunday, though, they're going to be playing the Broncos, so that's going to be a good game.
Go Broncos!
You're going to lose that game.
Nope.
Yep. So, it's I don't know. I don't want to say it's positive because I'm not too happy about it, but it looks like the Chargers are going to be submitting an application to try to relocate to Los Angeles in January for the following season. And it looks like they're possibly going to share with the Raiders.
Yeah, that's the part I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like that
I
either.
don't want the Raiders back in LA.
Yeah, I don't want them back.
I'd like the Raiders to go to Zimbabwe or somewhere as far away as possible.
How about Green Bay? How about if they go to Green Bay?
No. I respect Green Bay. I just don't like them.
Yeah, man, that would suck if the Raiders come. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that would actually be excited about the Raiders coming back, but
no, there's not.
I don't know.
They just wear the gear. They don't even root for the team.
Right.
And then what's funny is half of them couldn't even spell Raiders. You ask them how to spell it? R-I-D-R-S.
See, I would have spelled it R-A-T-E-R-S. Raiders.
That's pretty good.
But that's just me.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, I'm not excited about it. I know that I had heard that the mayor of San Diego is actually going to try to keep him in San Diego and get him.
Dude, the problem is Jack Murphy Stadium sucks, or whatever it's called nowadays.
Yeah, isn't it Qualcomm?
Qualcomm Stadium. Yeah, I've been there for numerous games.
That stadium is just horrible.
There is nothing appealing about that stadium.
It was built by drunken monkeys initially. I swear to you, it had to have been.
Well, have you ever been to a game there?
Yes, that's why I'm saying.
If you're not in your seat, if you're actually walking within the building to either go get a beer or go to the bathroom, that's exactly what it smells like. Drunken monkeys.
Well, I got to tell you, I literally
there's moisture.
No.
It smells like pee.
But what's worse, when you walk through that stadium, you literally think to yourself, "This is where I'm going to die. This is where I'm going to die." Because if there's any kind of, and we'll segue into that, but if there's any kind of emergency,
you're dead. Yeah,
you're going to die at Qualcomm.
Is that the one that is kind of buried under some freeway overpasses?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's by the freeway overpasses right there. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, as you walk,
it doesn't go through the stadium. It's in
no,
the
I know. But
it's like Arvin says, so when you're walking to your seat, Dodger Stadium, it's probably 10, 12 people wide, and then there's all the concessions.
No.
Qualcomm was like 2 people wide, 3 maybe.
If you have a kid with you, the only way that kid's going to survive is if you put him on your shoulders. Other than that, somebody's going to stampede him.
They're dead, dude. It's going to be like, a bunch of gazelles. What is that? What, the wildebeest. When the wildebeest do their migration?
Yeah. If somebody ever goes postal in that place, he's hitting 99 out of 100 people.
Easily.
Yeah.
And if not, they're going to kill themselves getting to their car. So, Qualcomm is just a dump. And when I went there, I thought, this is where I'm going to die.
So, I mean, I don't know how he can try to keep them. I mean, even if they decide to build a new stadium, where are they going to get the funds?
Arvin's going to pay for it.
Yeah. I'll contribute $20 to that.
So,
I mean, I'd be more excited to have them build them a new stadium in San Diego than to bring them to LA and share a stadium with the Raiders.
Yeah, that'd be better. Yeah, I just hate the Raiders, man.
Yeah.
But is it looking like it's going to happen? The Raiders are coming?
Well, according to what I heard, they're trying to submit the application,
which means
okay.
Whoa! Let me finish it
out. So we don't know.
We don't have a clue. We're not even in the ballpark, okay? Because we're going off of what he heard, which means he saw a headline which was taken from another RSS feed,
and they're going to play at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah,
I heard the headline that they just want to submit the paperwork.
No. Ya se jodió la bicicleta. Here we go. Now we're going on hearsay.
Because then the NFL's got to approve it.
26 of the owners have to approve it.
Okay.
But they want to submit the paperwork just so that they don't get left behind between the Rams and the Raiders. So they don't want to lose the opportunity in case they can't get a stadium
But
in
let's
LA
talk about the real travesty of the weekend. It wasn't the fact that my Cowboys lost again, because they at least scored 20 or 21 points. It's for all of the San Francisco. The 49ers, they talked a lot of smack at the beginning of the season. And I'm sorry, Arvin, did you happen to catch their score this weekend?
The 49ers?
Yes.
Never even heard of that team.
Wasn't even double digits.
Spanked.
Wasn't even double digits.
I think they lost like 30-3 or something like that.
The engineer's going to start turning microphones off one at a time.
I think they scored. I was surprised they scored at all.
Wow. Yeah, that team is getting spanked.
3 points.
Yep.
But I don't get it. They were so good last year.
Well, look, them and Seattle. Look at Seattle, man. They're having a horrible season too, and they have a good team.
It just seems like there's a lot of hurt players across the league.
Yeah.
Man, these segments are getting shorter. That engineer wants us off the air. Look at that. He's like, you're going to break now, man. You're done.
You're done talking about the 49ers. All right, this is the Three Guys Rant. Make sure to stick around. We'll be right back.
Hi, I want to tell you about an amazing wine from winelab.net. It's called Dynamite Cabernet Sauvignon. It's full-bodied with flavors of blackberry, plum, and cassis spread out, tinged with cedar and hints of chocolate and vanilla. The wine is smooth and inviting. The ripe berry flavors linger across the finish. The wine's deep purple color, flecked with violet highlights, preps you for this big yet approachable wine. Dark aromas of black cherry, berry, plum, and tobacco continue onto the palate. Subtle flavors of cedar and graphite add layers to the toasty backbone of vanilla and baking spices. Structured tannins and peppery black fruit ease into a long, satisfying finish. When you visit winelab.net to order, use code DYNAMITE for 25% off the amazing Dynamite Cabernet Sauvignon. Or use coupon code iRant and get 10% off any of the other amazing products at winelab.net. Remember, you can always visit us and pick up at our store in Costa Mesa or stop by and say hello. These offers are good until October 31st or while supplies last. Visit winelab.net today.
ProTech Carpet Tile and Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs.
ProTech technicians are professionally trained and certified cleaning and restoration experts.
We specialize in restoring damage caused by heavy soil and odor.
We can remove challenging spots such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, and many more.
We have saved our customers thousands of dollars on new flooring and furniture expenses with our advanced cleaning processes.
Call for a free estimate at 562-447-4300 and visit us on our website, www.myprotectsite.com.
Hey, this is Joe Perez, owner at ProTech. Just reminding you that ProTech Carpet and Tile Care is your professional choice.
That needs to get noticed. Your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com, or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done.
Hey everybody, it's Kiara Lynn Ford, and I'm listening to Rant Radio Network.
All right, we're back from the break. Arvid is trying to figure out how to find pictures of Prince in assless chaps. He is very excited that Prince is on Instagram. Mike is lost to the dark side. He's over there excited reading about Star Wars because he can't wait for December to come around.
Screw Star Wars,
And
man.
if Arvin keeps playing with the volume of my headset, he's going to get socked right in the nutsack. So,
You know what's funny too? I was reading
Oh, there we go. That's mine.
Netflix Canada has the rights or secured the rights to stream Star Wars, the latest version, 8 months after it comes out in the theaters.
no kidding.
Yeah, the only country that's gonna have that.
And I'm wondering if that's because they're going to have so few people actually go over there. I don't think Canadians care what it's all about.
Right.
You know, they're going to be too busy having their Canadian bacon, maple syrup, and, you know, loving their only historic person other than Dudley Do-Right, Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who's your only historic person? Dudley Do-Right and Justin Bieber?
it's the only two Canadians I know.
Because I stopped listening after bacon and maple syrup.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
So
All right, let's talk some politics. No.
Snoopy! If you're talking about movies, you've got to talk about Snoopy.
All right.
What about it?
It's coming. All right, let's go.
You know what? You didn't even give Alan time to cue it up. man.
When is it coming?
Friday, November 6th.
Holy crap. That's around the corner.
That's well, this coming week.
Wait. Let me just ask you this. Compared to the 007 Spectre tickets I've pre-ordered, the Star Wars tickets I've pre-ordered, is there any Snoopy pre-order tickets? I think not.
You're wrong.
Are you going to pre-order?
Parents have been going to the theater to get the tickets in advance. I know that a lot of the IMAX ones are already sold out.
Have you got yours?
Yes.
Of course you
Are you going to IMAX?
No, I'm going with a group from the Boys and Girls Club because aside from hating Arvin, who's the only child in the room, I do care about most children. So there's a large group going to a local cinema, and I agreed to go with them. When my nephew comes to visit sometime around Thanksgiving, we'll go to one of the IMAX 3D versions.
See, so when the nephew's here, that he's going to see it a second, third, and a fourth time.
Easily.
Probably.
Yeah.
Easily, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I can't wait.
Good for you.
I mean, and yes, I'm the sick one. I'm actually more excited about that than the Bond and the Star Wars. So
Okay, I was with you up until that point.
sorry, dude. To me, it's all about Snoopy.
I don't even remember what the last Bond movie that I watched.
The last one was spectacular. I couldn't tell you the name, but Adele sang the main song.
It'll come to me.
That's a
That
long
was the name of it.
It's a long name.
All right, let's get into politics for a second. But before we get too far into politics, let's talk about Mike's favorite subject in the world besides Star Wars.
Ranchata?
No, England. The Duke and Duchess were at the premiere of Spectre, and they drew a lot of attention. And it's funny because every time I see a picture of the Duchess, Kate Middleton, I think of Mike because of how much he hates them.
There is no resemblance between her and him.
No, absolutely not. But the paradigm between the two of them is that at no time ever in the history of the world will Mike's picture generate the kind of buzz and excitement that Kate Middleton's does, nor will anything that Mike does benefit society, the world,
for some
or
weird
a
reason,
country.
it looks like Mikey all of a sudden is starting to draw a penis on his paper. I'm not sure what that is.
So I share that because my lovely wife is listening and that would excite her. But Kate Middleton, she wore another dress, and I think they sold like a gazillion of them.
How does that work? Do they just send stuff to the palace, or
Well, you know what?
does she have designated designers?
I don't know. I think she picks her own clothes.
Like if we send her a Three Guys Rant T-shirt, is she gonna wear it and then it
Well,
will
you know,
blow
it's funny.
out a million
She,
shirts?
the Kardashians,
Okay, first off, Kardashian
hold
and
on.
royalty shouldn't even be in the
hold
same
on.
sentence.
The quintuplet of sluts or whatever the hell they are, those porn
Ooh,
stars.
I would see that movie.
Yeah, you would. Anyway, they sent, I don't know if it was Kim or whoever, sent the Duchess some of their
Kardashian couture.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, some of that crap, and it was sent back with a note.
Really?
Yeah.
What did the note say?
I don't. You know what?
Thank you, but no thank you.
Something along those lines. I need my wife to confirm that.
My vajayjay is allergic to your crap.
Wait. Last Bond one is called Skyfall,
Right?
Skyfall.
and then the next text says "Go Duchess," and screw the Puerto Rican.
Boy, she really is listening.
She is. So what's funny?
So
is
we're back up to 7.
We're back up to 7.
Okay.
But yeah, so Kim or somebody sent her some of the couture. And I'm not even sure they opened it. I'm sure it had the symbol or whatever, their KKK or something on there.
So they got as far as cart. No, return it.
Well, no, I'm not even. You know how they have royal pages, and there's layers there. So I'm sure somebody was like, "Oh hell no. Eso viene de putas para atrás."
So if it would have got to her and she would have worn it, somebody would have taken a picture.
They would have sold out in like an hour.
They're already on the map, but it would have taken them to a
Okay,
whole
I'm
other level.
gonna regret this because Mike's gonna roll his eyes and call me mas puto. But about a year and a half ago, she wore a necklace.
Was it made of pearls?
Actually, it was not. You pig. It was a.
She wears that nightly though.
It was a piece of costume jewelry, and my wife happened to comment that she really liked that piece of jewelry. I kid you not. She wore it. It was on you. Go ahead. It was on the BBC. I tracked it down 2 hours. 2 hours after she wore it. And I don't think it wasn't in the hundreds, but I want to say they sold about 10,000 pieces. They wiped out the warehouse.
Right.
Okay. So when I went to put in my cart, it was sold out. I then went to eBay, the next logical choice. I paid double what it was going for at the warehouse, because people were buying them, and before it was even delivered, they were selling it.
But how do people know what the hell she's wearing? Does she leave the tags on?
Have you ever heard of Google?
No. Well, okay, and that's funny. But I'm with you. I thought, okay, I'm gonna say, and I typed into Google.
Typed into Google.
The Duchess wore this necklace, and it comes up. This is the name. This was her dress. So there are people who are literally waiting to tweet, twat, twoot, whatever it is. The second she steps out of anything,
he tweeted or what?
They know what she's wearing, who made it, where you get it.
That's gotta be a hell of a website if you can actually identify everything she wears and you can put it up on your website and then.
But you know what's funny? And again, I know she's listening. My wife can do that. We'll be somewhere. Oh, look, those shoes, and I understand. Okay, the Louboutins always have the red bottom.
Right.
Okay. It took a while for Mike to learn.
Arvin has the red bottom too.
He does too.
I have no idea.
But Arvin's red bottom is an orangutan he stole from the zoo that he has relations with that we're trying to get back. But
you know what I told you? I haven't hung out with Donald Trump in weeks. Okay.
Red bottoms. So other than the shoes, Claude can usually tell you the dress, the purse, the shoes, a bracelet. I won't go to extremes that she can tell you, eye color and makeup, but we'll be somewhere and she'll be like, oh, it's this or it's that. So,
how about lingerie? Is she that good at lingerie?
Pretty damn good with a lot of the brands.
The calzones she's wearing?
If they show the calzones, I'm sure she can tell you.
Brand.
Yeah, but women know this stuff, bro. And then they put it out there, and I'm telling you that whatever like when their son, much to your disgust.
Look at the look on Mikey's
face. I know. But when their son, little George, he wore this jumper or romper or whatever it is you puto parents call your kids' clothes these days.
Phil, I just have one question. In your happy home, who's the woman in that house? I'm just wondering.
My wife's the woman. There was something she liked, so I tracked it down for her. Okay? The Duchess happened to wear this piece of costume jewelry, and I got it for her.
Phil, when she gets home, are you in the kitchen wearing the apron?
Listen, pendejo.
Sometimes.
Okay? Linda, listen. Okay. Listen, Linda.
I got one piece of jewelry that the Duchess was wearing.
Phil, you better be careful because pretty soon you're going to end up barefoot and pregnant in your kitchen.
Well, ironically.
I know.
Here it comes.
Ironically, I'm not barefoot and pregnant, puto, but I'm saying that I started watching Downton Abbey with her because of the Duchess. Okay.
Right. Although the Duchess in the show isn't the real Duchess, but please continue.
No, because the Duchess
look at that. You pissed somebody off. Somebody's calling.
The Duchess said she liked the show. Thank goodness we're going to a break. I'm going to get a reprieve. Stick around. And
Make sure to come back on the other side of the rainbow.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra-modern, ultra-clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
It's hot out here. I need a drink.
Have a mucho macho michelada.
What's a michelada?
Michelada is a Mexican Bloody Mary made with beer. All you have to do is get bucket-sized michelada, open it up, pour it in your favorite beer, and you're good.
What if you don't like beer?
You can use it in lemon lime soda, vodka with lime, or tequila with lemon lime soda.
Sounds delicious.
Where do you find it?
You can find it at your favorite store, or you can go to muchomachomichelada.com.
Find us on Twitter and Facebook. It's one thing to own a business. It's another to promote it. That's why thousands of business owners rely on Monster Marketing Group. Design, print, mail, custom mailers, all for as little as 29 cents delivered. That includes postage. Send to a neighborhood, zip code, or an entire city. With just a simple call, 888-49-MONSTER, you can easily promote your business, sales, events, grand openings, send coupons, and much more.
Your mail delivers in as little as 5 days. No dealing with the mailing list or paperwork. Monster Marketing does all the heavy lifting. Get started now by calling 888-49-MONSTER or go to monsterng.com.
Monster Marketing Group. We deliver, we give you results, we can prove it.
Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and a big old howdy, y'all. This is the Red Mexican Alex Raimundo with my amigos, the Three Guys Ranting, not to be confused with Three Guys Panting. That was me outside your window the other night, ladies.
Bring it back.
All right, we're coming back from the break. Let's talk about something that's going on in America because I absolutely
We have a call.
We got a call.
We absolutely love the callers.
We'll go with that.
Caller, are you there? Are you calling in from the radioactive cellar? Caller? Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
How are you doing?
Hello, hello. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Why are you giving the intelligent gentleman a hard time?
Yeah, baby, listen to her. You know that's
What intelligent gentleman? I haven't said anything.
Don't you know that there are women out there whose sole job is to find out what it is that she's wearing, and that's how thousands of people buy the stuff that she wears.
Look. The only job a woman should have is bring me a sandwich before sex and then my cigarette after sex. That's it.
Is that happening to you now?
Well, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the Duchess.
Let's talk about sandwiches. Let's talk about $33 sandwiches.
That's right.
Oh, yes. So, yes, and I was just going to call in earlier and let you know that they were at the premiere of the new James Bond movie.
You see, Mikey?
Who cares?
Did you actually see Mikey roll his eyes right now?
I'm telling you, I knew when I saw that we were going to discuss, his eyes were going to roll into the back of his head.
Caller,
I understand, Mikey.
Caller, I have a question. You said that there's women out there that their sole job is to identify what they're wearing. How many men outside of the guy to my left that's a little light in the loafers are doing the same thing?
I have no idea about that.
He's probably the
There is
only
a
one.
website. Okay, don't quote me on this. I want to say the site is called whatkatewore.com, and you could literally go, and I think it's pretty current. And whatever she wears out and about, out in public, they will go ahead and list what the item is, the maker, the brand, everything.
You know what? I'm going to have to look into that because apparently I've been on the wrong website. I've been KateThatWhore.com.
No. And, funny story, I just read an article that the K people, I'm not even going to mention their name because their name is just, I can't stand that family over there with the K. Supposedly, KIM person.
Are we talking about the KKK clan?
The whore one over there in that family. She's been trying everything that she can to go ahead and meet the Duchess, and she wants to meet royalty and this and that. And according to reports say that the family, the royal family and the Duchess, they try to avoid having to ever meet her or ever come across her. So I think supposedly that family has given up on wanting to meet. And supposedly that Kanye was trying to pull some strings, to make that happen. And it didn't happen. So, yes, the royal family does not want to deal with little peasants like the K family.
Now, I'm actually on whatkatewore.com right now. I see makeup, I see earrings, I see jewelry. Hell, I even see...
Are you spelling it correctly, Arvin?
Yeah, there's a big nalgona right on the front, so I'm sure I'm on the right one.
I haven't seen the website in a while, but it's called What Kate Wore, WHAT, and then KATE, and WORE.com.
She does look spectacular. She looks very
He's
classy.
on the right side. I gave him my tablet, so that's where we went. All right, caller, thanks for calling in. Because Arvin's,
So I just
Mikey's
wanted to
eyes are
give
going
you
to
that
pop out
heads
of
up,
his head.
Mikey. I think you should take notes from the guy that's over there sitting next to you guys. Yep.
Arvin? You're crazy.
Take some notes. Mikey, take
Thanks,
some
love.
notes.
All
Man,
right.
she looks good there.
All right. So let's get past this so Mike can have some fun. This in a few days, actually later on today, probably, I think based on the time we're airing, especially if you're in New York, right about now, the debate for the GOP is going to start.
Whoa.
Is there going to be another 17 clowns up there? Or no, it was 12, right?
No,
Or
I
11?
think but this time it's only going to be like 8.
Oh, okay.
So, obviously Trump's going to be there.
Right.
And I couldn't tell you anybody else because
Ben Carson will be there.
Okay, so other than Trump and Ben Carson, everyone else seems to be just falling horribly by the wayside.
Even Bush, man.
Yeah, but again, from day one, I didn't understand the whole Bush thing. I thought he was a joke when he ran Florida. And when he came out of the big states and he was going to run but didn't want to run in daddy or his brother's shoes, I thought there's no way. He has no substance.
The guy's boring as hell, too,
He
man.
really is.
He'll put you to sleep.
So, I'm sorry. So the other Bush, the last Bush, was better because of the stupidity that came out of his mouth?
Yeah.
No, he was an idiot too.
But
I couldn't stand it.
Apparently, there was a meeting this weekend with some political donors. Poppy Bush was there. W was there. The mom was there, and they were trying to see how they
if the
can
Bushes want a donation, you come let me know.
Yeah.
I'll give them that pearl necklace.
So they're trying to see how they can revamp his campaign because he's struggling.
I don't think they can revamp it, though, to be honest. He didn't come out with a bang. Nobody wants to listen to him.
Okay, but is it that, or could it be that people are so sick and tired of how bad the Bushes just destroyed, especially the last one, that they don't want another one in office?
No, I don't believe that. I think what's happened, again, take it with a grain of salt, in my opinion, that Trump has made such a mockery and a circus out of the GOP that it's almost now, to Mike's point, where, Mr. Rogers would have done okay if you didn't have Trump bouncing off the walls. But now, if you don't come out of the gate with high energy, BS ideas, telling the people what they want to hear, I mean, literally just, you don't stand a chance. So Chris Christie barely registers now, and he was, I thought Chris Christie was a shoo-in.
They were saying that, you remember, they were saying that he was going to be the next president, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Why? This should be good.
Just the stupidity.
There we go. Chris Christie.
Yes.
Okay, please. And
How he has an issue with a doctor telling him he's fat and he's going to die. Did he just turn my microphone off?
I hope he did.
I think he did.
Okay, so it's going to be an interesting debate. Trump's now running out of steam a little bit.
I think he is.
Ben Carson is double-digit leads above him.
What's the old guy's name?
In Iowa.
Okay, the old guy that you keep referring to, Bernie Sanders?
Bernie Sanders, 2016. That's what I'm voting for. If I voted.
You understand that he's not going to be in the GOP debate.
Sanders, 2016.
Yeah,
but I don't know. That's just a strange.
But where are you now? What did you? If you had a gun to your head right now, who would you vote for as a Republican?
I wouldn't vote for anyone.
Gun to your head, you got to pick one.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue.
He's like,
they
pull the
all
trigger.
suck,
Pull
man.
the trigger.
Yeah, they all suck. And on the left, we're gonna end up with Hillary as a nominee.
I don't know, man.
I don't think Sanders.
Again, she's doing a good job with Benghazi.
Right.
Okay, she's doing a really good job with Benghazi. But I'm not sure we can trust her.
Because she's a woman?
No, hell no. It's nothing to do with being a woman. But that can be said of any politician.
Right.
But there's just something so evasive about her. And I can't pinpoint it.
She's a politician.
No, but you know what? I don't know if it's the fact that as Secretary of State, she became so good at what she did, keeping the face, because she never badmouthed the president until now.
Right.
So I don't know if she became so good at what she did that now it resonates a little bit of untrustworthiness now.
Well, that's what the Republicans keep saying, but that's just the way they always
Well, I don't
attack
trust
the
Republicans
Clintons.
as far as I can throw them anyway. So
Right,
all of them.
right.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
But I
there's
don't know.
just something that rubs me the wrong way about Hillary, and I'm not sure what it is. It has nothing to do with the fact that she's a woman. I could care less. That's fine.
Right.
I wish Carly Fiorina would run for the GOP side. At least she seems to be the most stable.
Which she is.
I'm sorry. I'd like her to get a little further and perhaps be able to say more than 2 sentences, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, but what's Jeb Bush again? Actually, a lot of these candidates, the problem they have is Trump is grabbing the cameras everywhere he goes. So these guys got to start spending a lot more money to try to advertise, and it's killing them.
Rubio, I haven't heard a word from.
Nope.
Ted Cruz, he said a few things, but
Right.
you can't really find him anywhere. And as far as like even the Sunday talk shows, I used to watch them both. I really can't stomach the NBC one anymore, so I only watch Mr. Snuffleupagus every Sunday.
Oh, you don't like Meet the Press?
No, it bores the crap out of me, man.
I like Chuck Todd.
Isn't that what politics do? anyways?
No, you know what? Yeah, but I like on
This week
with George Stephanopoulos.
Right.
I liked it better when Christiana Mampour was there because
Mm-hmm.
her accent just did it for me. But I think Stephanopoulos does a really good job. They've got the roundtables. I do like their format a little better. They kind of take a broader approach to it. That's just my opinion.
Fair enough.
Okay, but politics as a general, yeah, some of these guys are a bunch of windbags. But I keep wondering where this country is going to go because I'm not sure if it's going to be the Hillary show. And then what are they going to do on the GOP side?
Well, as scary as it is, it could be a Trump
Hillary showdown.
Mm-hmm.
That would be spectacular.
No, it wouldn't. That's what evil do you choose? Think about it. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Been in an accident? Then you need your vehicle professionally repaired. That's exactly what you get when you bring your vehicle to Greg's Auto Body Repair. Free quotes within minutes. We will provide everything you need for a hassle-free auto body repair, from an accurate estimate to working with your insurance company. We will get your vehicle to its pre-accident condition as soon as possible. Greg's Auto Body has been serving Los Angeles County and local cities since 1970. Call us at 562-789-1300.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
Hey, what's going on? This is Frank Palangi here. You're listening to the Three Guys Rant radio show. Rock on.
Welcome back to another edition here of the Three Guys Rant, and I gotta say, I think somebody shoved this microphone up their tutor, man.
Why?
It's starting to smell a little funky. It smells like my Friday nights.
Gentlemen, we have a crisis in America. Earlier this week, there was a 7-point-something earthquake in, a third world country, and a bunch of people died. The past weekend, some crazy drunk broad or whatever that her dad says is over-medicated, drove into a crowd of people. This is worse than that.
This is going to be Snoopy related.
No. The World Health Organization says...
The World who?
The World Health Organization. The WHO. Jesus Christ, Ryan. Please, for the love of Christ, read.
I know WWE.
Processed meat is carcinogenic.
Oh, they better not take my spam
to
away.
humans.
They better not.
So apparently...
Not just processed meat. They're saying red meat also.
Well, yes, but what's funny is smoked meats, seasoned meats, Flavored meats.
Stop right there.
Processed meats.
Stop right there, okay? Because that's the holidays are coming, Phil. You stop right there.
So, colorectal cancer. And what's funny is...
Well, you're supposed to eat it.
You're supposed to eat ass?
The meat. What are people doing with the meat that is giving them colorectal cancer? They're eating it through the wrong hole. No wonder. Problem solved.
So...
Damn, that's a lot of sausage on that screen, man.
Bacon is bad for you now.
Right.
Or I guess always has been, but now it's worse. Smoked meat,
wait.
sausages, bologna.
How does it get worse? How is it worse today than it was yesterday?
Well, because apparently bacon,
right?
Okay, you could make the argument that bacon was lean because you cooked out all the fat.
Right.
Okay. But the nitrates, whatever you want to call them.
The only thing I know that starts like that is nitrate.
And they smoke everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the smoking process is evil.
No, it's not. Bacon is like God's candy to us. Okay? And the bacon just seals all that yummy goodness in there.
Again, I can tell you with no uncertainty that I will die soon. Because I'm with Arvin. I really don't care.
If they start taking this stuff off the shelves, I swear I'm gonna go to the market today and just start packing bacon and sausage everywhere I can.
So what's funny is they have been for years, talking about the bad things that red meat and beef and so on. So earlier this year, my doctor tells me, because I'm a diabetic, that to not be a diabetic or to be healthier, I need to give up nitrates, sodium, this. I said, okay.
So does he want you to become your own Farmer John and just start killing out in the backyard?
Well, of course. I was like, okay, doc, I'm willing to give up most things. Where do pastrami and corned beef fall on that list? He's like,
at the very top.
He's like, Phil, those got to go right away. I'm out. Me and the Grim
Give me the damn insulin.
Me and the Grim Reaper, we're like this.
Did you tell him, look, just give me the check back that I wrote to the lady in the front, because this relationship obviously isn't going to work.
It's like, Linda. Come on. So apparently, Armin's favorite word.
Is there a way, does anybody produce bacon without all that crap over it? Is it the turkey bacon?
Yes, the uncured turkey bacon.
I guarantee you, if the turkey before it was killed ate pig bacon, it would eat it too. Okay?
I can tell you that for about 6 months, I was eating uncured, no nitrated, no smoked, no whatever, turkey bacon. And
were those the saddest 6 months of your life?
Yeah. Because what's funny is you cook it to try to crisp it up. It ain't bacon.
But what is uncured?
Means that they don't smoke it?
Well, they don't smoke it, they don't salt it, they don't brine it. They don't jack with it.
Wow, I'd rather eat maple syrup covered over cardboard.
Have you ever seen what they do to bacon?
No.
Okay, so when it comes in the stomachs, they cut them in half. Okay, then what they do is they lay them on a conveyor, and it goes through a brining process. But they don't jack around here. Okay, so what they do is they put the bacon, and there's a sheet of needles that goes through to inject the brine deep into the bacon.
Bacon is like this thick. How much are they injecting into this? Are we talking about like double cut, or are we talking about before they slice it up? What are we talking about?
Are you really that stupid?
No.
And I'm going to say that on open air. Are you really that stupid?
But please tell me more.
Have you never seen bacon produced?
I've seen produced. I've seen.
He's seen bacon reproduce.
I've seen bacon consumed.
You do understand that the bacon thickness is the overall height of the bacon, right? Not the thinness that you buy in the package from Farmer John or Randall Farms at the market.
All I'm saying is if this world ever comes to an end, there's going to be a whole lot of bacon in this room.
Okay, so anyway, after they do that, then they smoke it and they cure it. Then they slice it, sometimes thin, sometimes thick. Okay.
So this is across the board. This isn't just Farmer John. This is pretty much standard practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, bacon's going to give you cancer.
Well, no. According to them, bacon's always giving you cancer. It's just now the WHO wants to come out and say it's confirmed. Or so they say. And my favorite part is they
Hell,
believe.
I could have told you that 5 years ago.
I'm with you. What I'm saying is I like the way they say they believe. It gives you, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but do you know what they deem the most carcinogenic or dangerous part of outdoor grilling over charcoal briquettes?
The burnt ends, no?
No.
Hamburger meat.
No.
Hot dog.
No.
Sausage.
When your steak or meat secretes some fluid, don't get excited. And it hits the charcoal, and you see that little tiny
You know
puff
what? Whoa.
of smoke.
I got to call a lot of females there because when it's secreting and leaking juice, that causes cancer. I got a lot of calls to make tonight.
So that little puff of smoke,
Right.
that is supposedly carcinogenic right there because the juices burn on the charcoal.
Yeah, I had heard that.
So
I agree. I concur.
So what I'm saying is they would like us to give up sausages, bacon, hamburgers, steaks.
There's no way in hell Mikey's ever going to give up sausages.
Goat, lamb. Was chicken on the list?
So what's left? Corn and squash?
No, you know that corn is one of the worst things you can eat.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
So what? Okay, so bananas and apples. That's what we're down to.
Bananas are horrible for diabetics because of the high sugar content.
Phil, just die now, Phil. Just die.
Can I lay down across my arms? We're going to eat some bacon after the show, so we may not be back for next week. But if we are, please join us again. Hi, I want to tell you about an amazing wine from winelab.net. It's called Dynamite Cabernet Sauvignon.